Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome to Let's Play Spy Fox Dry Cereal. A humongous entertainment game. Same fellas that brought us Pajama Sam and whatnot. We're out of milk.
Frog's milk? Not anymore. Everything is going just as I planned. Soon the entire world will be without dairy milk. No butter on toast, no ice cream, no cheddar cheese, and nothing but dry cereal. Nothing can stop me now.
That was a madman. Some sinister stuff. Evil laughter as he tosses his head back.
Somewhere over the Mediterranean Sea.
Nice double subtitles.
Would you like our Italian entree, sir?
No thanks. It gives me hives.
Our vegetarian dinner, then?
Nope, gives me the vapors.
Then may I recommend the Greek plate? It's delicious.
All right, if you insist.
Enjoy.
Whenever someone mentions something gives them hives, I always think of this game.
It's good to see you, Agent Fox.
Ah, Monkey Penny. Now this is a real TV dinner.
Right. Yesterday, our spy operatives discovered the factories and offices of Amalgamated Moo Juice Incorporated abandoned and drained of milk. Soon, the entire world's remaining milk reserves will be depleted.
The idea of eating dry breakfast cereal is pretty hard to swallow.
Yes, it is. Here's the only clue we have.
Feta cheese. A low grade, too.
Spy operatives took that picture in the office of Mr. Howard Hugh Heifer Utterly III.
President and CEO of Amalgamated Moo Juice Incorporated.
Exactly. We presume he has valuable information on the dairy crisis. The only available picture of him is hidden in your mashed potatoes. Finding Utterly is your top priority.
He shouldn't be hard to spot.
The feta cheese samples found in Utterly's office have been traced back to the island of Acidophilus. Your plane will be flying over the island any minute now. I've already set up the mobile command center where you'll rendezvous with me and later on with Quack. The entrance code is in your fortune cookie. Any questions?
No, I'm on my way.
Good. Monkey Penny, out.
Alright, so we just got quite the information overload there, but when I get to a point to speak, we'll go over everything. Spy Fox in Dry Cereal. Honestly, dry cereal to me I don't think is that bad. Like I
left my parachute in my other tuxedo. Maybe one of my special spy gadgets will help me. I wonder which one I should pick.
we get a choice here to of which one we want to take, and it's the classic Humongous Entertainment mouse cursor with that little
Funny,
thick
I usually have quicker reactions than this.
thick cursor there. It's a spit for. You know, I think like everyone is like a different, will be like a different way of landing.
If you thought that was impressive, you should have seen the one that got away.
That's pretty funny.
This is the sleepy little Greek island of Acidophilus. I seem to have arrived unfashionably early, since nothing seems to be open. I should meet up with Monkey Penny at the Mobile Command Center.
Right, so now that we're in the game, let me just explain, right? So this is Spy Fox. This is the first game in the Spy Fox series. There are, to my memory, there are three, you know, classic games. There's like one or two like spin-offs that are like side-scroller type things. But like there are three classic, you know, adventure games that are targeted mainly for children, but honestly, like, they're so clever in their writing and whatnot. Like, I recently, you know, did a Let's Play of Pajama Sam. No Need to Hide When It's Dark Outside, and there was just some stuff in there that was just like, there's no way they were not, you know, this was written for an adult audience. Like there was like some weird joke about like, there was like a Socrates joke. Like, it was some weird, really weird stuff in there, but it's funny. And man, like this is just a very nostalgic game to me, and I really enjoy. I'm looking forward to playing it. And one thing is, I will be honest, right? You know, I do have the disc, like the original disc, you know, that I used to play this game back in the day, somewhere in my home, but I don't really want to go looking for it. And so I tried to get this game by let's just say illicit means, and the only like version I could find of it, very strangely, apparently there's like this game actually has two versions where one of them, basically I guess the one that was released like in Europe or like the UK or whatever, the characters all have British accents, which honestly like I am curious curious and playing through the game with the British accents, but because like it is just so nostalgic to me, like this version here, I just ended up getting the game on Steam because these games are on Steam, and in order to get the subtitles, I went into the Steam folder, basically because if you get the game on Steam and try to play it, it just launches ScumVM, the emulator ScumVM, and it just launches it raw, and you can't change like the subtitles or anything like that. So what I did was, if you just go into the Steam folder, you can get the ROM or whatever you want to call it. I think it's the CD image, and you can just open that into your own ScumVM emulator and adjust the subtitles. If that made any sense, I'm just rambling now. So here we are, we're Spy Fox. The world's been deprived of milk in some sort of dastardly plan by that goat fella that we saw. I can't remember we'll learn what his name is, eventually. Which is quite the disaster, honestly, I gotta say. Like, I do appreciate milk and cheese and whatnot. I'm not really that knowledgeable on it. Like, I really haven't eaten, too many different cheeses or drink that many milks, but I do consider myself one who appreciates milk and cheese and dairy and whatnot. Now, one last thing before we actually click in on anything, is like other humongous entertainment games, this game there's like a randomizer in the very beginning or something where there are different scenarios in this game that is based on complete randomness. Like it's not you can't choose or anything. It's just like sometimes when you start the game, like different things will be in different locations or different characters. Like there's different key events will be different basically. And I remember like as a child there was one of those scenarios that I just could not figure out what to do, and so I am actually kind of curious. I'm hoping that I actually get that one because it'd just be cool to go back to it as an adult and be able to actually beat it or whatever. Let's look around. Like humongous entertainment games, you can just kind of like click on stuff and.
It says happy hour 3 to 5. It says Greek Cantina.
If you can read stuff for us.
Hey, wanna see my tattoo?
Beautiful.
Your mother must be so proud.
Interesting. This is all these weird animations of his tattoo. Do one more. No, that's just creepy. The trinket shop. If there's anything. Hey, there's like neat little stuff like this, like interacting with the environment. It's kind of cool.
Looks like it's closed. I'd better go check in with Monkey Penny. It's a good thing she gave me the entrance code phone number.
Right, yep. So here we have, this here is our way to the, to go see Monkey Penny, who is like our director, like our agent, or whatever we're gonna call her, who she was talking to us over the radio there. And also, what we can do is we can look at our little watch here.
Mobile Command Center.
We hit this, we can like I think like get like a direct line with the monkey penny. We can just like talk to her at any time, I think. And here's this like fun, where I think this was like something that was kind of like specific to Spy Fox games, where each one had like this little mini game.
It's Happy Fun Sub. A little break from the spy biz might do me some good.
This one's actually kind of neat. Quickly look at this, and then we'll actually play the game. So here we are, like we have this little submarine shoots hamburgers. Do I not? Oh. It's not only that, you can actually like you can go up here, turn into a boat, right? Oh, that was embarrassing. But not only a boat. I come back up. Can also go. Oh, go. I'm not sure what triggers it. Come on. Go up. Go up. Ha. I shoot plungers. So why not? Oh man. Watch out for a mountain. Oh, nice. Whoa. Eventually this thing's gonna stop, I'm pretty sure. We'll go back under. Oh. Look at that. Let's take a quick look at that. Have our inventory. So it has like a picture of like, it's like the president of the Dairy Association or whatever it was, like Mr. Utterly.
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets.
Oh yeah, these are the gadgets we'll get throughout the game.
Here's
what? What's that? Here's what? I think this was what's this? I can't remember. I actually skipped his line.
Make an appearance at the...
I think this is like dialogue options or something like that. Like dialogue, a dialogue log.
555-2290. How fortunate that Monkey Penny gave me this entrance code. 555-2290.
555-2290. Very fortunate fortune cookie. Let's go. 555-2290.
Hello, Spy Corps Mobile Command Center.
Penny, I've got your number.
Oh wow.
Now that's a person-to-person phone call.
Glad you could drop in, Spy Fox.
Hello, Monkey.
That's Monkey Penny. So what do you think of
Bit
Skycorps
rude.
Greek Island Mobile Command Center?
Impressive. Disguising it as a half-buried boat in the middle of the town square was a stroke of genius. Nobody would ever notice that.
That was Professor Quack's idea.
Where is Quack?
Oh, he'll
What a
be here
quack.
soon to refill the spy gadget vending machine. In the meantime, he sent a couple of things ahead for your mission.
Good, because a spy without a gadget is like a shopping cart without a broken wheel.
How apt. Now pay attention. This is Greek money. It's called drachmas. You may need to buy a few things around here on the island. And this is a
toothbrush, and I sure could use one after that airplane meal.
Don't put that in your mouth. It's not a regular toothbrush. It's a special laser toothbrush. Let me show you how it works. You hold the laser toothbrush, apply the Minty Fresh laser gel, push the button, then you can use it to cut through really thick steel.
I guess that's one way to fight cavities. So, do we have any idea where Mr. Utterly is being held?
No solid evidence yet, but you might want to check out that feta factory down by the docks.
Feta factory, huh? I thought I smelled something suspicious.
Right. So we got our first little gadget, which is the laser toothbrush, which can keep cavities away and as well as cut through steel. So this here
Don't you have better things to do than to fiddle around with an empty vending machine?
is a gadget vending machine, and pretty sure as the game goes on, like we'll be able to get more gadgets from that vending machine there. Click on random stuff. The heck was that was the intro cutscene there. Young boy deprived of his milk. But honestly, like, dry cereal is not a bad thing to me. Like, honestly, this might be sound weird, but like,
My spy watch is beeping. Spy Fox to Mobile Command Center.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox here.
Hi, Spy Fox. Remember, you can call me via your spy watch anytime for help and information. Just press the mobile command button.
Will do. Spy Fox, out.
like, I'll even eat dry waffles and pancakes. Like, just like put them in the toaster, but then like don't put syrup or anything or on them, and just eat them like with my hands. Like I'll do that. Right, so we want to go to the Feta factory down by the dock to see if we can find Mr. Utterly. But let's just see if we can go. Probably shouldn't
The door's locked.
be exploring too much. Like I'm sure like stuff will open
I
up
guess
eventually.
The cantina doesn't serve breakfast. Well,
Oh, skipped a line of dialogue. Okay, here, right? In one of the scenarios, I can't remember like if this is the one that I was able to beat or not, but in one of the scenarios, there's like a fellow with a little boat down here. There's like a little koala fella or something. Well, it's really kind of thing where it's something where it's kind of complicated to let's play. I feel because it's like. I almost wonder like I should do 2 let's plays at some point, because like I feel like the scenarios are so different, especially in Spy Fox and in like this Spy Fox game here. Like I feel like in something like Pajama Sam, it's just kind of like items are in different places maybe, but like in this, like it's straight up characters are, you know, gone. Let's head on. This Feta factory with a nice nog. I can't remember the fellow's name, but there's a YouTube channel I've been watching sometimes recently called the Cheese Man. Like he's what was his name? Like he's his name escapes me, but there's this fella on YouTube that just does like videos teaching how to make different types of cheese. Like he refers to his viewers as curd nerds, and it's a very, very intriguing channel. Like it's just so interesting to see like how, you know, basic stuff like cheese is made. It just does a very rather complex process. And it's like really surprising that like, cheese is one of those things where I'm just so surprised that people in ancient time were able to figure out how to create it, because like you have to like use the enzymes from like an animal's stomach to like curdle the milk and stuff like that. Like it's really crazy stuff. Let's use our handy dandy toothbrush. I'll just quickly look at.
uh-oh. Normally, I would karate chop my way right through a door, but this one seems to be made of solid steel.
You know, not that strong.
Gigantic
Spy
steel
Fox.
door looks impenetrable. The mice on this island must be pretty tough.
Ugh. So of course it just blows up to
The laser
not leave any
toothbrush
evidence.
makes impervious steel doors pervious. Now that's a big side of beef. No buts about it. That's Mr. Utterly, all right. And he's dangling over a pool of piranha. Now the question is, how am I going to get his rump roast down from there?
Actually pretty messed up, considering like a kid's game, like some fella's being dangled over a pool of piranhas.
Piranha. I wonder what a South American fish that can eat creatures alive has to do with making cheese. I have a feeling this is no ordinary feta factory.
Right, so you see we have like some sort of temperature elevator, which I'm pretty sure doesn't really matter. I think we could.
This must be the temperature control for this pool of piranhas. Kind of an odd fixture for a feta cheese factory. The piranha pool seems to be getting hotter.
Does it? Like, it was a very little bit. Let's look at the look at the piranha. Let's see how it.
These piranha wouldn't make very good pets.
I'm curious, actually.
That makes the piranha pool colder.
We can either choose to, like, you know, I guess, heat the piranha, or sometimes we freeze them.
The little beasties seem to be slowing down.
Let's heat him at first, because in order to get Mr. Utterly down, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to freeze the thing. So we'll just quickly see what happens if we get him hot.
The piranha pool can't get any hotter. The piranhas are already sweating, if that's possible. Maybe that lever will help me get Mr. Utterly's rump roast down from there.
Uh-oh, don't, no, oh, listen, ow.
Hang in there, Mr. Utterly. I think I've almost got this thing figured out. Cow wrangling wasn't covered in my spy manual.
I think we're gonna have to just freeze him. Some strong fellas. Just go. And that should, nice.
Fish on ice. That should hold them. Now for Mr. Utterly.
An agile fellow, Mr. Spy Fox. Ooh. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Heck.
You saved me! Thank you, Mr.
Fox. Spy, Fox. Routine rescue, really. Now I need to get you to our mobile command center for a debriefing.
Good. I need to change my pants. You've got to stop him, Mr. Fox!
That was pretty funny.
All right, just
It was a
calm
very
down,
quick
Mr.
transition.
Utterly. Why don't you start from the beginning and tell us what happened?
Well, it all started as a typical day at the office. When you're as important as I am, you're constantly fielding international cattle calls and reviewing grazing reports. Yep, you have to stay pretty sharp in the dairy biz.
I totally remember this cutscene. Like it just, seeing those pencils just triggered something in my brain.
So, when William the Kid's sons made their appearance, I immediately snapped into action. There were dozens of them. I fought them hoof and nail. Pow, 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 I did. My whole body's a weapon. Then suddenly, I smelled something revolting. It could only be one thing. Feta cheese! The stink was so overwhelming that I nearly passed out. Taking advantage of my momentary asphyxiation, kidnappers jumped me and then forced me into a smelly, dark bag. They whisked me away to Kid's Secret Island Fortress. It was just so humiliating being bagged up like a piece of beef.
But were you able to learn anything about what William the Kid is up to?
Well, thanks to a little bovine ingenuity on my part, I picked a few things up. Kid's demented scheme for gaining worldwide domination is run by a front company called Nectar of the Goats Corporation. He has a 5-part master plan. First, capture all the dairy cows in the world. As you know, he's already done that. Second, he built that milky weapon of destruction inside his secret fortress. Third, use this milky weapon of destruction to flood the capital with none too fresh dairy milk. Fourth, frame all the poor dairy cows for this heinous crime. Fifth, take over the entire dairy world. Spy Fox, someone needs to find that secret fortress and disarm that milky weapon of destruction.
Sounds challenging. I need to find that secret fortress and disarm that milky weapon of destruction.
Oh, I almost forgot. When William the Kid's back was turned, I swiped the secret code that turns the milky weapon of destruction off.
Good going. Where is it?
Well, I had to swallow the code before I could read it so it wouldn't be discovered. Can you believe it?
I find the whole thing a little hard to swallow. We need to figure out a way to get a look at that code. Someone needs to find that secret fortress and stop William the Kid.
Ooh, what do you know? Oh, Quack's here. Now, so William the Kid is the name of the fellow that we saw in the very beginning, the wicked goat fellow. This game also, like, because of this game, I'm pretty sure, like, almost every time I ever hear someone talking about feta cheese, I also think of this game. So here we got, I think there's like a limit to like how many, like it's not like we can't just get a bunch of different gadgets, I don't think, so I have to get them, or it's here, wait, like here it's like green, it's like a green arrow, wait, or never mind, it eventually just goes away. I'm not sure what's just keeping us from just getting everything right now.
Good morning, Spy Fox. I took the liberty of loading the vending machine with some of my ingenious new spy gadgets.
Sounds kind of like Bentley
some of them, Spy Fox. They may come
from
in
Sly Cooper. Right, so if you remember, Mr. Utterly swallowed the code or something like that, like
X-ray gum. How does this work, Professor Quack?
Ah, that's my new and improved beef flavor X-ray gum. I'll explain how it works. You take a stick out, put it up against something beefy, move it around, and then you can see the yucky stuff inside. The best part of all is, when you are done, you can chew the gum.
Oh, wow.
It actually has a very refreshing, beefy flavor.
You know, 4 out of 5 dentists prefer X-ray gum for their patients who need X-rays.
what a very strange
A duck needs his fiber.
invention though, to like
That's the X-ray
specifically designed it for something beefy. Right, so that's hey, Mr. Utterly, could you drink this, please? Oh, have some money as well. That's the drachmas that
That's not going to do me any good.
Monkey Penny gave us.
Here.
What? I missed it again. What was it?
Now, if you don't mind, Mr. Utterly, I'm going to need to use this X-ray gum to take a look at those 4 stomachs of yours.
This isn't going to hurt, is it? Because I get kind of dizzy when I think about pain. In fact, just saying the word pain makes me want to... Oh.
I feel you, man. I feel you, Mr. Utterly.
Professor Quack, your X-ray gum works perfectly. I can see everything inside Mr. Utterly's gut.
So he's get the little... he's eating forks, meatloaf. Heck. You know, chew better, buddy. Oh man, pencil, steak roast. Oh, this is these are the cutouts. Oh wow, this is something I as a child I never would have like caught on to, but these are like the cuts of like beef, steak roast. Oh wow. Sloppy Joes.
I found the note.
I don't wanna...
Now I need to find out where that
I wanna keep
punch
looking.
card is. Then use it to disarm the milky weapon of destruction. If I had a wrench in me, I would retch.
Apple.
It looks like I need to find that punch card. If I could find that punch card, then I'd be making some progress.
You keep a look at that, folks. So we got like a little punch card there, which goes into like some sort of key thing and all that stuff, and then yeah.
If I had a wrench in me, I would retch. Without that punch card, I won't be able to disarm the milky weapon of destruction.
Gotta do something about this milky weapon of destruction.
Save.
I wonder if I can save the game actually. I probably should test this out. Test, lol. It's not really a test as much as like I would like to save the game. Yeah, so hopefully that's still there like next time I boot the game up.
What's in this egg-shaped container, Professor Quack?
This is a little gadget I call the Spy Putty. What you do is open the cute little egg container and spread the putty on whatever you want to make a copy of. Press down and then peel the putty off. You have a perfect copy.
That looks rather silly.
I know what you're thinking. You think that the Spy Putty looks a lot like that silly stuff they sell in toy stores. What you don't know is that I thought of it first.
You're ahead of your time.
Those duplicitous duplicators stole my idea.
That's the Spy Putty.
Let's just take what we can get. While we're at it, I guess we don't really need the Can we put back the
I'm sure glad this Spy Gadget vending machine doesn't have a no deposit, no return policy.
Let's just like get what we can get right now and cause I doubt we'll need it again, but you never know. Shoes, safe. Okay, these suction cups. These suction cups, I do remember using them. Can't say I don't remember the shoes. I don't really remember safe. Coin. What's a safe?
It looks like a delicious snack. May I eat this, Professor Quack?
Okay, that's the cheese and safe cracker
Huh.
kit. It will help you to get into almost any safe in the world. I won't explain exactly how it works, because it's very scientific and complicated. Trust me when I say it works like a charm.
And it tastes great in soup.
Yeah, and this paper isn't half bad.
That's the cheese and safe cracker.
Is this to be like a pun or something like that?
It
Shoes.
appears to be a shoe. What is this gadget, Professor Quack?
Oh, that's just a shoe.
That's the night vision shoe. One of my most ingenious inventions. If you happen to find yourself in a dark place, all you do is strap the shoe onto your head, and then you can see in the dark.
How illuminating.
Yes, and it has excellent arch support.
That's the night vision shoe.
I'm starting to think that this might be the scenario that I'm not familiar with, because I honestly do not remember those shoes at all. I wonder if they're actually just like a completely different, like if they're just new to me or something. I really don't know.
Is this coin really a spy gadget, Professor Quack?
Ah, that's the spy trap. Let me explain how it works. It looks like an ordinary coin, like you might find in the street. But if you need to trap 3 or more bad guys, the coin explodes and a net shoots out. It traps the naughty spy enemies. Nice, huh?
Heads I win, tails they lose.
Nice little trap.
I'm going to lose my appetite if I keep this up.
That's one of those spy.
What is?
traps.
I guess like he's eating it probably, maybe like so nobody finds the blueprints. Right, so we got our full thing of gadgets, except for these suction cups, which if we do end up needing them, like we won't need those until like the very late game, I'm pretty sure, so we'll be fine. Oh nice, okay, so stuff has changed a little bit. Yeah, so like in the other scenario, there's like a fella down here, like so it's really crazy. Okay, so as you can see, things have changed in the world. So I want to call the video there. Next time we'll actually get to exploring, because we've just kind of like done like some very basic errands now, but now we get to kind of explore on our own and talk to people. So Till next time, liquid out.